in Nashville. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Nashville. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
14 on the pickup. 1st down for Tennessee. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick-6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll run here with the rookie. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now Gibbs. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Throwing, Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Slot man in motion left. A first down throw for Nix. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Let's go now. Unlock line.
A run here with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. There he goes again. And he will get into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Austin brought in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Titans will have great field position right around midfield.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. He's going to pick up a Titans first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Young to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go, Zach.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Tag.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Nix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he takes off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Ready, break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing is Nix. That one brought in by James. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Young. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Nix to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Young to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On the bootleg, it's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Young. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Titans have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Giants will get just a bit closer.
Giants 14.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline, it really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Titans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up. Let's go now.
On first down is Young. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And this will be a Giants first down. The attackers made it about the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go.
Here's Spears. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Young. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. And more of the same. Another interception. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
A return now from the 4. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw. Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
3rd and long. To throw is Young. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Okay, break. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll try the right side this time. And he will score. Julius Chestnut. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants 1st down. To throw, Young. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. To throw is Young. And more of the same. Another interception.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
On the jump.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Warriors 70.
Throwing is Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Let's go.
Now Young. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.